Alright everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review on the old MMORPG Guild Wars, and I'm only doing this review because I just recently started playing it, and I really enjoy the game. Alright, first, character creation gives you the choice to do PvP or role-playing character. Now this game is an MMO which has no monthly fee, by the way, so it's not like World of Warcraft or anything. Now this is to select which game type you want to play. There are several expansions for the game, but I do not have. They have several classes, such as ranged classes, healing classes, and warrior classes here. Some basic and really standard customization features. Changing hair types, changing scale as in height, changing skin color, that general thing. Picking a name, whatever. One of the failures that I have to admit is the lack of physical customization. Now in-game there's items that you can dye, you can pick up different dyes and whatnot, and you can dye different colors, but that's only like weapons, armors, things like that. You can't really customize your physical character any more than that screen allows you. First, we're going to be talking about graphics. Visually, this is one of the best looking MMOs I've ever seen yet. Sometimes it's a little bit buggy graphically wise, but it's really nothing to pay much attention to. It certainly looks better than any World of Warcraft or any EverQuest or anything like that could have ever done. The accomplishment visually on this game is phenomenal. It looks like something that was taken straight out of Elder Scrolls. The graphics are just fantastic. Now that I mentioned Elder Scrolls, I don't know how many people are familiar with games like Oblivion, Morrowind, and things like that. The audio on this game sounds like it was literally taken directly from the Elder Scrolls soundtrack, which is kind of a downfall. There's not really any unique audio. And in RPG, you really want that fantasy feel music. You really want that own style, that own generic type of music that plays. And this one seems like it's literally the same thing as Elder Scrolls, which really doesn't impress me very much. Gameplay-wise, it's pretty much your standard WSAD. Controls and movement, point and click as well. I usually don't prefer that, but it's possible. Same, changing your camera angles, holding the right click, and same thing like that. Selecting enemies. Yeah, I do not like the thing is that you are only limited to 8 abilities, like heal and like a certain attack. You only have 8 of those, and you can only interchange those whenever you're in a town. Whenever you are in a town is the only time you can change whatever's on that bar, instead of the typical WoW where you could change it whenever you wanted to. This isn't World of Warcraft, so you can't really do that. It's one downfall to the gameplay. Another downfall to the gameplay is that a lot of the NPCs don't really seem like they're connecting very well with what you do in the world. They tend to run away from you and attack completely opposite directions and things like that. It becomes way too easy to get yourself into hordes like this. This is a party-based game. It's Guild Wars. It's designed to be in a guild and be playing with someone in a party, like a group of 4 or 5 different classes. So doing this one-on-one is very difficult, as you can see here. You end up taking on hordes of enemies. It becomes very difficult to stay alive. And just playing this game by yourself is really not any fun. The only way to do it is with a buddy, which is actually the only reason why I started playing again. Which is one of the downfalls. This really isn't a game that you can sit down and just get into. You really have to be able to cooperate with people, and you really have to work as a team. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere. Level development, I think the failure at that was that the level peak is only level 20. I think another failure is how quickly you level up. It took us about 2 days to hit level 7 almost, so that's really not impressive. I mean, when your peak is level 20, I mean, you kind of want to work a little bit harder than that to hit that peak. Another problem with that was that it has no mounts. The closest thing to a fast travel is once you discover a new location, you can open up the world map by pressing M, and you can click there and travel. That being a problem because it takes forever to find new locations by foot. It's a very large game. Each individual section or loading area is pretty massive, so that's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. I wasn't really impressed with that. I think the lack of any type of mount really ruined it. aside from that, this is not World of Warcraft. This is not EverQuest. If you're looking for a game that's more community-based and it's more based around people doing stuff, this is not for you. This is more of an RPG. If you're a hardcore RPG fan, this is perfect. It's pretty much just kill, quest, loot, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and rate this game on the awesome scale. This game's going to get out of 4 out of 5 for almost excellent graphics. It's no monthly fee, and it's exactly what you want out of an MMO. On the shit scale, this game's only going to get a 2 out of 5, and that's only for the music, I guess I should say the lack of it, and the lack of customization, and the lack of exploration, and just, that's about it. I mean, other than that, it's a near perfect game, so I give it that score. Thanks for watching.